Philadelphia 76ers at Wells Fargo Center. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. And let's take a look now at some numbers for Evan Mobley.
Through the last 10 games, we've seen his rebounding numbers start to slide. He's not being as aggressive on the glass, not like he was earlier on in the season. He needs to get that fire back.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Wade in at the 3. And for Philadelphia, George and Martin looking to produce at the forward spots. Maxey and Oubre pair up at the 1 and the 2, and it's Yabusele in at center. This can be a time of the season when it's hard for players to keep their focus, Grant.
Oh, man, B.A., the buzz of a new season is behind you. The playoffs are a long way off. This is when a coach earns his keep, making sure his guys stay energized and focused.
Now here's Mitchell. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
It's the strength of Mitchell, one of the strongest guards we might have ever seen.
Outside Oubre. Pass to George. From down low, count it.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's Garland. Here's Wade. Allen with it. Now Mobley. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. 5 on the clock. No good with the elbow jumper.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Mobley with the block.
Hard to protect your shot from Mobley's length. Look, he just bats that ball away.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Martin finds Oubre. Outside Maxey from the arc. Mobley grabs the board. Richard, no doubt about the upside of Evan Mobley. What's his best position, you think, though?
Defensively, he can guard 1 through 5. He is a defensive player of the year candidate every single year. But offensively, unless he improves his three-point shot, he is most likely going to be more of a 5. If he wants to play the 4, he's got to be able to stretch it from 3.
The 76ers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Nice move. And the play by George as he finishes it off for 2. George has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, muscling his way for the bucket. George doing what he does best.
Mitchell against Oubre. The 3. Nails it from 3. Mitchell's got 5.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Oubre. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game.
That is how you respond. Maxey with the 3 of his own.
Garland against Maxey. The drive by Garland. Soft touch off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's George. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
And he knocks down the first one.
And you got to give Paul George credit for his mental toughness. There's always lots of chatter out there, but he tunes it out and just focuses on his game.
LeVert's checked in for the Cavaliers. And he makes both free throws. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Now here's Garland. And you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game. Tries again. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
We have seen Allen look more for his offense over the years, which in turn draws the D's attention.
Well, you talk about an anchor for this defense. Richard Jared Allen is that.
It's hard to find a big man who can move and eat up space like Allen. He's a great shot blocker that can also move his feet on the perimeter and guard in isolation. But a difference maker at the rim, that is where he's at his best.
That free throw good from Allen.
A pure 5. Jared Allen isn't trying to shoot a bunch of threes. He bangs down low, he rebounds, protects the paint. He is a rare breed.
So both free throws good from Allen. And Joel Embiid with a number of different co-stars in his time in Philly, Richard.
Yes, Ben Simmons in his prime, Jimmy Butler, James Harden, they've all come and gone. But in Tyrese Maxey, Embiid might have found the tag team partner for the long haul.
And what a breakout 4th year for Tyrese Maxey. Named to his first All-Star game in 2024, Richard.
When the Sixers traded away James Harden, it really opened up things for Maxey. Gave him the ball more responsibility, and you know what? He showed up.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
And the free throw, no good. We know how great Joel Embiid is, but he simply hasn't been as effective in the postseason.
Part of that is because of all the defensive attention he gets. We know things tighten up in the postseason and things become much more challenging. That's why he needs a better supporting cast.
Here's Maxey after the basket by Cleveland. LeVert with a rebound.
Normally he drains that.
Right side Garland. Now here's LeVert. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. On the take. Rebound by Philadelphia. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 2. Harden against Mobley. George with a steal. Yabusele, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. We discussed how he wants his team to approach their matchup with Evan Mobley, and Coach said, we need to make him a jump shooter. Mobley is most effective around the rim. He's still developing his jump shot, and we need to take advantage of that. There should be a lot of resistance in the paint from his defense, BA.
Thanks for that, Allie. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So both teams making some changes here. Over the course of the last month, here are the NBA's best free throw shooting teams. Fifth on the list, the 76ers.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from a charity strike. Whenever you foul them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
.59 seconds left in the first quarter. Gordon against Strus. Outside Maxey. Nance right side. 5 to shoot. For 3, Gordon sends it home from three-point land.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Cavaliers trail by 5. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Strus the pass to LeVert. And he makes it on the layup.
This is all you can do if you're the defense. LeVert is excellent at gutting his way through physical coverage.
Now here's Maxey. Not a lot of room. The shot's good. Maxey's got 7 points.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Philadelphia on top, leading by 5. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. For those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
All right, I don't want to make you feel too old here, RJ, but you did get drafted back in 2001. What's the biggest change to the game, you think?
Oh, I think without a doubt the physicality and the three-ball. Teams are not as physical, and they shoot a lot more threes. When I came in, they were barely shooting them. Now that's all that matters.
We've got Maxey, and it's Council in at the 4-man position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Gordon against LeVert. Gordon attacking. They set a pick. Three-pointer. Jerome grabs the miss. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Inside. Here's LeVert. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D. And the 76ers lead by 5. And Cleveland has possession. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Yeah, they weren't doing themselves any favors missing all those free throws. You could sense the frustration mounting as the game went on.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. What's impressive about Karis LeVert, he's played a lot of different roles, Richard.
From averaging 20 points a game to more of a complimentary scorer. Look, LeVert has been a starter. He's come off the bench. He has thrived in any assignment you give him.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Wade, he's checked in for Cleveland. Garland comes in for Strus. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Kelly Oubre.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Cavaliers on D. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Maxey surveys. Oh, rejected by Allen.
That reach from Allen, let's just say it's tremendous.
Gordon against Garland. Pass to Allen. Over Maxey. That's good from Allen. On the assist by Garland. Allen's got 6.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
And Grant, for the Cavs to take that next step in terms of contending, what do you think has to happen?
Well, number one, enhancing their ability to put pressure on the rim. When you look at their rate of free throws and offensive rebounds, there is big room for improvement. Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Back to Garland. Allen with a screen on Maxey. Shot clock at 5. Here's Garland. Got a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A different look for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Allen. Strus comes in for LeVert. And Mitchell subbed in for Jerome. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here's George. He'll bring it up to the 76ers. And in Garland, we're looking at one of the best passers in the league, Richard.
I don't think he gets enough credit for it. He's got such a great feel for the game, the way he wiggles in and out of the lane. It is so impressive. He is such a great, confident floor leader.
Yeah, really nice feel from George. Making the correct decision in a two-man game.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Garland, the pass to Thompson. A minute 53 left in the second quarter. Here's Wade. He's guarded by Martin. Clock at 6. Thompson with a screen. Garland for 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Now they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Doughton passes to Martin. Pass to Oubre. Three-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. And here's George. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Martin with a screen on Strus. George for 3. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
You're capable of shooting 40% from deep for a season. Paul George is steady from downtown.
41 seconds left in the first half. Garland, no good.
He remains scoreless on the quarter, unable to help them narrow the gap.
Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
It seems like George could do this all night. He just keeps finding shots.
Outside Mitchell. Here's Wade. He's guarded by Martin. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Wade, that's good. Wade's got his first 3 points of the game. Now George. He's got 13. Can't connect from short range.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Philadelphia on top. They lead by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Halftime show coming at you. Paul George has been electric here so far.
Locked in offensively, getting to his spots, picking apart the D, scoring in bunches, gents.
Great points. Get it? See what I did there?
We saw, Ernie, it just wasn't funny.
And now we get to check out the top performers from their respective teams in that first half.
Yeah, they're both smart-driven, extremely talented. They've been putting on a show, man.
Taking control individually as the leaders of their teams. We are watching greatness.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Paul George has been sensational.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
On the court right now for Cleveland. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Wade in at the small forward position. Cleveland has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Pass to Mobley. To the middle. Out to Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Fires it. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Mitchell's got 9.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Martin. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
Sensational swat from Mobley. I love how hard he goes on the defensive end. And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Mitchell with the ball. For the lead. Paul George pulls it in.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court.
Clock at 4. Here's Maxey. Philadelphia with another miss.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But, Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
That one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. And Richard, thinking about Donovan Mitchell, he just has a total impact on the game.
It's crazy to think that he's in the prime of his career, but every single year he continues to get better. I still think there are more levels for him to go.
Both free throws good from Mitchell. Well, this was a big summer for the 76ers, Grant, trying to capitalize on their championship window with superstar Joel Embiid.
You're spot on, B.A. Acquiring the talent that might allow him to save himself for the home stretch. Of course, last year's playoffs, he battled heroically, but ideally, they'd like him much closer to 100% come the postseason.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. All right, let's get some real stats, real scores from the real NBA and see which players have been the league's top scorers over the last 10 games. Tyrese Maxey is second.
He's been on an absolute tear offensively. He's found something that's working for him, and he's sticking to it.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Pass to Oubre. Martin with a screen on Mitchell. Oubre against Mitchell. Oubre passes to Martin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the triple. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Sixers' 2 stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you.
What's up?
And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
Now here's Oubre. Still without a bucket. Here's Yabusele. Outside Maxey. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Garland, the pass to Mobley. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got his 3rd assist of the night.
A nice start to the 3rd. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Maxey finds George. Now here's Oubre. Hits the trifecta.
Well, they get one to drop. A little relief after 4 straight misses to start the half.
Outside Mitchell. For 3. The rebound by Maxey. 76ers trail by 4. Here's Oubre. Martin outside. George feels it out a bit. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Martin. Offensive board. Outside Oubre. Over Mitchell. Buries the jump shot. Oubre's got 5 points.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Garland, the pass to Allen. From deep, Mobley. Paul George pulls down the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Mitchell against Maxey. Pass to George. George draws the double. Martin outside. Here's Yabusele for the lead. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Garland. Great look there, but off target.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Yabusele. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 here in this 3rd quarter. RJ, the Cavs breaking ground on a new practice facility set to open in 2027.
Situated on the Cuyahoga River, it will be 4 times larger than the existing one. And let me tell you this, the existing one was state-of-the-art, and it continues to rejuvenate what we're seeing in downtown Cleveland. Shout out to the Cavaliers.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
All right, fans, it's half time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. You're on the big screen. Everybody get down. Oh, sit down.
For the Cavaliers, Niang, he's checked in for Mobley. LeVert comes in for Wade. And Jerome subbed in for Darius Garland. .119 left in the 3rd. Here's Doughton. No made baskets yet. Pass to Gordon. George outside. Right wing. There's a screen. Gordon with it. Just 5 to shoot. Knocks down the long J.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
LeVert passes to Mitchell. Now Allen. 44 seconds left in the 3rd. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Strus, he's checked in for Cleveland.
Cavaliers substitution. Number 1, Max Strus.
The Sixers trailing. Gordon with it. 6 points for him. For the tie. Pass to Bona for the lead. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Strus finds LeVert with the floater. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
So tough to negate LeVert's wingspan when he's in attack mode. It's one of his deadliest characteristics.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
And Cleveland making a change here. Wade's checked in. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. 76ers trail by 3. Pass to Bona. Now here's George. 13 points in the game. For the tie. Buries it from 3. George has got 16 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
It's all tied in Philadelphia. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Eric Gordon, and it's Council in at the 4 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Niang, the pass to Garland. Niang, a screen. And the shot is good by Garland. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
Maxey against Garland to take the lead. The shot won't fall.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Niang, a screen. Here's Jerome. Jacks up a 3. And it's Bona with a rebound. Bona's got 4 rebounds now. Cuts off the pass. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Wade, that's good. And now it's a 4-point Cavalier lead.
And this is not the time to be giving up turnovers. Those points could end up being a deciding factor in this game.
Gordon, the pass to Maxey. It's rebounded by Wade.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Jerome passes to Garland. Gordon against LeVert. Just 5 on the clock. Lets a floater go. Garland, no good. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Looking to get on the board here in the 4th still. And the shot is good by Garland. Garland's got 10 points here in the second half. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break, converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Jerome passes to LeVert. Niang a screen. From downtown, counted from distance. Niang's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. 76ers trail by 9. And here is Maxey. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now to end the drought. And the layup by Gordon.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Different look for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for LeVert. Evan Mobley comes in for Niang. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Jerome. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He kept it real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this lead, but let's not get lazy. Let's not act like this is a sure thing all of a sudden. Looking to keep their focus on the task at hand. Brian?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Allen. To the inside. From 6 feet away. Ooh, power move by Mitchell.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
76ers trail by 9. Now George goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Sturdy play from George in the paint, getting by the contact into his finish.
Pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. Outside Mitchell from deep. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 4 assists now tonight.
So prolific. Mitchell's a guy who can put up 50, 60, and he's even proven to put up 70. Sheesh.
Now here's George. Out to Oubre. Let's go with a 3. Knocks it down from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Garland against Maxey. Mobley down low. And the shot goes in.
Mobley is a gifted scorer down low.
76ers trail by 9. We've got 1:23 left to play in the 4th. George draws the double. Maxey on the wing, guarded by Garland. Here's Martin. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Pass to Mobley. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I love the intensity from Mobley. Right up inside, not avoiding the contact.
Shooting for Cleveland, Evan Mobley, taking 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. Trip coming up empty, missing both. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And Philadelphia calls time here. 41 seconds left in the 4th quarter. .41 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Launches it. Martin misses.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Outside Mitchell. Mobley on a screen. The 3. And it's Mitchell. The miss. And not much left to play for at this point.
Hey, you give it your all and let the chips fall where they may. Just wasn't their night.
So it's Cleveland winning this one. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. You know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.